One conscious breath is all it takes to escape your overthinking mind. If you catch yourself ruminating over the past, worrying about the future, or simply lost in a jumble of words and images, simply take one conscious breath. Inhale, hold for a moment, and exhale. You can't pay attention to your breathing if you are thinking. That's why it's such a good anchor into the present moment. Most of our day, we aren't conscious of our breathing. It just happens automatically. The breath is one of many things we ignore as we go about our day. When you walk, do you pay attention to the act of walking? The sights, the sounds, your breathing? We are often thinking while we walk. Thoughts pull at us like a magnet. That's why it can be a struggle to simply pay attention to one breath. However, if we do pay attention, we can get in touch with how we are feeling in the moment. The breath often reflects emotions. Is your breath shallow, heavy? When you exhale, is there a tension, a knot you feel before you inhale again? Conscious breathing brings our current anxieties into the light, the mental suffering that is brought on by listening to the thoughts in our head. This can feel uncomfortable. Confronting pain, however, is necessary in overcoming it. Resistance to the pain only adds to it. If you feel anxiety or physical pain, getting annoyed and fighting it will only increase its severity. We can recognize it as just that, a sensation. But the breath is not just a tool for acknowledging pain. It can be used to treat it. The breath is naturally peaceful, and focusing on it can bring a sense of calm. Having 2 points of focus, one on your breath and one on the pain, can help bring the breath into the pain, therefore making the pain feel more peaceful and manageable in the process. In fact, with this attention, the label pain might not be necessary anymore. It might just be a sensation after breathing into it. We will realize that the label pain was created by us to resist the sensation, when in actuality, the feeling, whether physical or mental, is often bearable. Breathing brings our attention to the damage our mind has wreaked on our bodies. Throughout the day, we have thoughts such as, "That person doesn't like me. I am a terrible person. What's the point? There's so many things to do next week, I can't stand it. What am I going to do later today? What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do next week? Where's my life heading?" And so on. All these thoughts appear in the mind, and we usually listen to them. Once we've listened and taken the thoughts seriously, our bodies believe we are in danger, so a feeling of anxiety appears. Tightness in the chest, shallow breathing, a pit in your stomach, butterflies, etc. These feelings build upon each other throughout the day until we decide to pay attention to them. A conscious breath is a pause in the unrelenting stream of negative thinking. It is a doctor to our bodies assessing the damage done and fixing it with every inhalation and exhalation. This attention is in one moment, one breath. We heal the unease in our bodies by connecting to our life source, the breath. Every week I have a workshop where our workshop leader gives feedback on our short film ideas. As I sit and wait for my turn to be given feedback, I feel uncomfortable. My chest feels tight, I'm fidgety and stressed. The way out of this unease is one conscious breath. This affirms to myself that I am safe, and the danger has been created by my mind. As we pay attention to our breathing, it naturally slows down. Our heart rate also goes down. This is beautiful, a source of calm that naturally spreads outward, bringing your whole body towards a feeling of ease. We tend to move through life quickly. Our attention is often on the next moment, rather than the moment we are in. This creates stress in our body, as physically we are in the present, but mentally we are either in the past or the future. Slowing down our lives by consciously breathing is one way of reducing the stress and rooting ourselves in the present moment. If we pay attention to the gaps between the in-breath and the out-breath, we can naturally slow down and experience peace. These gaps are awareness, the formless dimension of pure consciousness that is often veiled by anxiety. If we want to be less stressed and less anxious, we need to tap into this dimension and experience the simplicity of our being, the joy of being alive. And all it takes is one conscious breath.